You know, in an industry that's so deeply built on personal connection, it's easy to look at technology and think it's, well, kind of cold and impersonal. But what if that's not the case at all? What if it's actually the key to providing more compassion and being more efficient? Today, we're going to break down how to bring the right tech into your funeral home, not to replace that human touch, but to make it even stronger.
So this question, it's not really about having the latest software or the fanciest hardware. It's about being ready. And in today's world, being ready means you're able to meet families where they are. And, more and more, that's online. It's absolutely crucial for staying competitive, sure, but way more importantly, it's about serving grieving families in the way they've come to expect.
All right, here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with why this is so important right now. Then we'll walk you step by step through figuring out your needs, picking the right tools, actually putting them in place, using them to connect with families, and finally, making sure it's all working.
First things first, let's just get real about where things stand. This isn't just some trend you can watch from the sidelines anymore. It is a fundamental shift in how people communicate, how they plan, and even how they grieve. For funeral homes, adapting isn't just a business move. It's about staying relevant and being that accessible source of support people need.
So what do you actually get out of all this? What's the real payoff? Well, it pretty much boils down to these three things. First, efficiency. Just imagine automating hours and hours of paperwork, and then using that time to actually sit with a family. That newfound efficiency, that leads to better organization, which creates a calmer, more supportive experience for your clients right when they need it the most.
Okay, time to get practical. This whole journey doesn't start with you shopping for software. No way. It starts with taking a good, hard look at your own operations to figure out what problems you're actually trying to solve in the first place.
Seriously, before you even think about looking at a single piece of software, you have to audit your current workflow. Where are things running smoothly, and where are you hitting those frustrating roadblocks? This internal checkup isn't just some preliminary step, it's the foundation that makes sure you pick technology that solves your real problems, not just something that gives you another login to remember. So I want you to take a second and really think about this. What are those little frustrations that just stack up day after day? Where do you feel like your time or your staff's time is just slipping away? The answers to these questions are going to point you directly to the solutions you need most.
Do any of these sound familiar? I bet they do. Maybe you feel like you're literally buried in paperwork. Or maybe just keeping families in the loop feels like a full-time job in itself. Pinpointing these specific pain points is what takes you from this vague idea of, yeah, we need tech, to a crystal clear mission, I need a tool that fixes this specific problem. Okay, so once you've nailed down your why, then you can start exploring the what. This next phase is all about doing your homework and finding the tech solutions that are just the perfect fit for your funeral home's unique needs and goals. When you start looking at different options, use this as your checklist. A tool could be the most powerful thing in the world, but it's useless if your team finds it too complicated, so always put ease of use at the top of the list. And ask about customer support. Who can you call when something goes wrong at 10 o'clock at night? And please, never underestimate the power of a free trial or a demo. It's your chance to test drive the solution to see how it feels in your actual day-to-day before you commit to anything.
All right. You've found the problem, you've picked the perfect tool, now comes the most critical part, where the rubber meets the road, actually bringing it into your daily operations. And listen, success here is almost entirely about your team.
A simple 4-step plan like this can make a world of difference. After you've got your solution, invest in real training. But don't just show your staff how to use it, explain why you're making this change. Tell them how it's going to make their jobs easier and improve the experience for families. Create an environment where questions are welcome, and make it super clear that support is going to be ongoing, not just something that lasts for a week.
But here's the thing. Technology isn't just about making things efficient in the back office. Its most powerful use is in how it helps you connect with the families you serve, building those deeper, more meaningful relationships.
And really, that's the whole point, isn't it? Streamlining your admin tasks is great, it's important, but using technology to make an incredibly difficult time even a little bit easier for a grieving family, that's where you see the real lasting impact. Think about the families you serve today. They're often spread out all over the country, juggling crazy schedules. Offering things like virtual consultations or online planning tools isn't just a nice little extra anymore. It's a way to provide genuine accessibility and convenience when they need it most. It shows them that you get it, you understand their world.
Just imagine what this opens up. A beautiful, dedicated memorial website can become a digital gathering place for friends and family across the globe to come together and share stories. A digital planner can put all the important information in one place, removing one more source of stress during an already overwhelming time. See, these aren't just features, they are tools for building community and providing comfort. So, you've rolled out the new tech, your team is using it, but don't stop now. The final, absolutely crucial step is to make sure it's actually working. You've got to track the impact to be sure your investment is really paying off. And the way you do this is by setting up something called Key Performance Indicators, or KPIs. Yeah, I know, it sounds super corporate and jargony, but stick with me, it's actually really simple. A KPI is just a number you can track that tells you if you're hitting your goals. That's it.
It's all about replacing guesswork with cold, hard data. You're swapping out "I think it's working" for "I know it's working." To see if you're saving time, you could just track admin hours before and after you made the change. To measure satisfaction, a simple post-service survey can give you incredible feedback. Your software's own analytics can show you which online services families are actually using. It's all about knowing what's truly making a difference.
When you boil it all down, bringing technology into your funeral home isn't about keeping up with trends or chasing the latest shiny object. It's a strategic investment in the future of your business, making sure it's stable, that it's growing, and that it stays relevant for the families you'll be serving for years and years to come.
And that's really the cycle, isn't it? It's so powerful. By embracing these new tools and truly empowering your team to use them well, you create a business that doesn't just survive in this digital age, it absolutely thrives.
So, I'll leave you with this one question. After everything we've talked about, what is that one single, manageable first step you can take? Maybe it's just scheduling a 30-minute meeting with your team to start talking about those pain points. Whatever it is, the most important thing you can do is simply begin.